Today, we're going to talk about content intelligence, which is nothing less than the future state of publishing that every forward-looking organization is stepping into. In order to understand this, let's look at what's happening today. Currently, each department has its own system of record, its own content workflows, most of them chaotic, and each is delivering customer experiences without integration or coordination. There's no coordination for structure or relation or reuse of content. When everyone is doing their own thing without orchestration, we end up compounding the disorganization. And every new system of record for every new channel or experience adds another layer of overhead and complexity as we create, manage, maintain, update, and transform content in every silo. With all of those added complexities, in large organizations, it can quickly become an overwhelming nightmare of hidden cost and human misery that is just not understood or accounted for. Let's take a global products company. They have multiple product lines. Content is created for each. Each product has a marketing segment. Variations are created for each. And then multiple agencies get involved with each product. And all of this is done in every international market. Then it all has to be reviewed for legal and regulatory purposes. Content is the core of companies' customer experience. Thousands of people are involved in content, and yet there is no orchestrated content function. Creating a mess of disconnected systems and hiding the waste of millions of dollars is not habit-forming. And it's everyone. The same set of problems applies for mid-market companies, government entities, nonprofits, anyone that produces content as part of their customer experience. This is an environment that needs to be a lot smarter. What we need now instead is an approach to publishing that unifies content operations into a shared and orchestrated system, a content orchestration model. We need a new approach where content follows the master content model for structural alignment, and content follows a master semantic model for semantic taxonomy and tagging alignment. And it's organized for integrated portability through a single content supply chain. In this new integrated system, content can be provided as a service out from one core into many websites and bots and apps and anything that an API can interact with. Content intelligence opens up the door for so many new possibilities to intelligent customer experiences built, assembled from modular content. Once we're able to deliver contextual experiences from a rich and integrated source, we have reached a state of content intelligence. So, what is content intelligence? A defines content intelligence as a core organizational capability that emerges when an organization can acquire, manage, and effectively use intelligent content. An organization with content intelligence has the ability to learn about its market and its customers based on how content is used, and then leverage that insight to improve how it performs. So the other important distinction is that content intelligence requires the data about the performance of content assets and the customer interaction data surrounding the content in order to constantly improve effectiveness and value of those content assets. Content assets are incredibly valuable when treated as valuable. and when they're in a sustainable environment that supports content intelligence. Doesn't it make sense to move towards a more coherent approach to content? Intelligent content is content that's been structured and enriched to flow efficiently and effectively between people and applications, to assemble and deliver intelligent customer experiences, driving a return on investment in the content asset. And content intelligence is the organizational capability that is empowered by a content operating model surrounding the creation, management, and use of intelligent content. Content intelligence fuels intelligent customer experience and can only happen in an environment with the Content Orchestration Model, a content services organization that supports strategy, engineering, and operations around content. So we can say that these core fundamental practices are the precursors of content intelligence, which itself is necessary for intelligent customer experience. There's a lot to learn when it comes to building steps towards content intelligence. And that is what we'll be doing together in upcoming videos in this series. We'll explore each of the practices, content strategy, content engineering, content operations, and how they work together to form the content services organization. We'll dive into how shared artifacts like the master content model and a master semantic model help to facilitate content intelligence. We'll talk about how analytics and customer data are an essential part of a healthy organization. And we'll look at some of the steps that organizations are taking towards content intelligence while managing major internal publishing operations and shipping content every day. Change is challenging, but content leaders that are making progress on this path towards content intelligence report that teams are more aligned and integrated, and ultimately more satisfied with their jobs when there's a clear path to work towards. The future of intelligent customer experiences is powered by content intelligence. This is why I started A, and why I'm so excited to share the things we've learned on this journey, helping clients through their publishing transformations. But it's a very big world, and a whole lot more content is out there than any one entity can ever touch. So it's going to take all of us together to shift content into new forms. So let's keep learning, growing, and working together to take one step at a time towards a smarter world.